Okay, now we're moving on. We're going from Morocco to New Orleans, where Randy recently ate his way through the city.
Hey everybody, what's up? It's Randy. I'm here in New Orleans. I love traveling, and the best part about it is sightseeing. But 90% of my sightseeing gets delivered on a plate.
Vibe into the studio, and I love that you're doing it with sort of sweet and savory.
Totally savory.
Totally savory.
Yeah, you'd think it's a sweet dish because they're kind of famous for the
donut?
Yeah, because it's a sweet French donut, and then they do the icing sugar. But I'm not interested in that.
No,
no, I don't want that at all. I want something savory and salty and fatty.
Yes.
So we've kind of taken the dough and we change the batter a little bit, and then we take some blue crab, and then we fry the blue crab into a savory donut, and then boink. And I mean, like, I did 12 restaurants in 3 days, and this was by far the star. Nice. This was that moment when you were at the bar and you put it, and you're like, just like, we're gonna need another order, please. There we go.
Please,
exactly.
Please feed me more.
Okay, so how do we make these?
Well, we're gonna start with some blue crab.
Yes.
So we're gonna go through the blue crab. Break it up a little bit, but just get your fingers in there a little bit, because you know what? You need to make sure there's no crab, like kind of like crunchy bits in there, right?
Like
the shells.
I like it.
And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna add a little bit of mascarpone, and a little bit of Dijon, and a little bit of chives.
All right.
So when you guys travel and you eat something phenomenal, are you asking anybody for a recipe, or are you just tasting stuff and coming home and saying, I need to recreate this?
You get a bit of a feel for it too, but with a little bit of like www, it's there.
Oh, it's all on
like
Google.
you can be like, I went to Le Petit Grocery, which is, and it's like, boom, bon appetit. Here's the recipe. I'm like, well, that's pretty awesome.
That's good.
Now, are they telling the truth?
It out too. Yeah, but you can kind of figure it out.
Like the taste that you're looking for, like you know that flavor combo that you're looking for, and you can kind of make it work. And Google.
I find like a launching board. Like I think, oh, this is really good. You know, I would love to do that. Oh, but what if I did this? And next thing you know, it's becoming your own anyway, right?
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
I love that.
And I think it's also like coming back and like trying to find your own version of it. You know, like you've have your own experience, what you experienced in New Orleans, and so now you're like, I'm gonna take this to the next level.
I'm gonna Randy Feltis it.
Yeah.
Maple syrup on it, right?
We're gonna do that. We're gonna stay away from the sweet. So Jay, you're gonna start the batter for me. The batter is really simple. All-purpose flour, 1 cup, a third of a cup of cornstarch, and then some baking powder, which everyone knows that the powder always makes the batter go pow.
Got it.
Cornstarch is for crispiness.
Yeah.
And so because this is such a light, delicate thing, we kind of have to make the.
It's pretty dry.
You're gonna have to get some beer. And it just so happens, Jay, that it only takes half a beer. So all my recipes only take a little bit of wine, so you have to open the bottle and drink the rest. Half a bottle of beer, so there's something sort of refreshing for us later on too.
Why
So
do
you
you
mix that
use
up?
beer, Randy?
Because you can drink the rest.
Okay.
It's almost like, you know, Jay feels really comfortable down there because he's Englishman, he's making the beer batter. Already this seems like a little bit more interesting than a donut, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
All right, so then let's just take a look at this mixture. So
How's that doing?
Oh, this looks gorgeous.
I worked really hard on this.
Oh, you really did.
Real hard.
And so the idea behind it is you just want to take a tiny little bit. Jay, how's your batter coming? And make little balls for me just here on the board like that.
I'm on it.
Give it a little taste and tell me how that tastes.
Now, is it hard to find the blue crab?
It is not. You're in grocery stores everywhere. Now you can find the lump, which is a little bit more expensive.
Yeah.
I mean, almost any crab would work, right? But you want to get the, you know,
the good stuff.
you want the good stuff. It depends how much you like your company. If you don't like your company, buy the cheaper tin. If you know,
Keep the good stuff.
if you really like them, then you know, buy the jumbo lump that comes at the end, and away we go.
Yeah.
But really work with it really delicately. So you can see we just kind of folded it in. How's that batter coming, Jay?
Well, I'm a bit disappointed because I was hoping to have some beer left over, but I think we're going to go.
No, I want it a little bit thicker. But you know what? You're kind of in luck because I made one here anyways. And because, you know, it really needs to rest. And what we're looking for, Jay, let me see your ribbons, buddy. Because we kind of want to. I kind of knew things might go a little sideways. Beautiful. So what we want to do now is be super delicate because the crab is super delicate. We just kind of drop it in. You take a fork. And you just see,
cover it up.
Just like, and now this is the important part.
Don't let it
Don't
splash.
be throwing it in there and having whatever. You get the goggles and stuff. 350 degrees, and you just kind of like bring it in, and then it's just like, hi, how you doing? It's just like, hello, and you drop it into the pool, right? It's like, you know, when your kids at swimming lessons trying to learn how to dive, they kind of like just kind of like.
I thought you just push them in.
Just push them.
Yeah, don't do that. Don't do that.
And then just like another one, just kind of like.
Nice.
Like that.
Oh my gosh, we're going to be starving by the time you get these things done.
Well, you know what?
Come on.
It's gonna take some time.
Seriously,
Seriously now.
fork.
We could have got another fork, right? And in they go.
We've got
I
time,
can't do
though,
two
right?
at a time. We got lots of time.
I don't starve
minutes.
it.
A couple minutes. It's all
We're
good.
gonna go the beer.
So we're just going to need one for every audience member. So we're going to work on 75 of those.
I was wondering why it took so long when we ordered them. Look at this. Come on now. You know, you can't speed up
Yeah,
the
you
finesse.
can't. I mean, good
Come
things
on.
you have to wait for. So,
Because-
but this part is probably not that long, the deep frying.
The deep frying, like 1.5 minutes, honestly. You just want to make them golden. And then you see how they kind of turn?
You wait
They
till
might
it
just turn on
floats
themselves, and you can just, you can hear the crispiness going. Now,
You know what I love is that little squiggly bits off the
Yeah, I
edge.
know.
That's all the little
You
the
eat that
crispy
just
bits.
alone.
That's stuff that's just for you.
Put that on
Just
bread.
for the chef.
Put it on
Just at
front.
the end. Just at the end.
if we are frying at home, a couple safety tips. Make sure you have a thermometer, 350. Make sure you have a lid close by, because if this
Yeah.
does, like if you walk away from it and you get a fire, just like kind of boop, do that. Don't put water. Don't do anything else. Don't throw it anywhere like the garbage.
shake it.
Don't do it. Just like cover
do
it.
anything.
Walk away and everything's cool. But
Right.
check this out.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my stars. Oh, we got crispy little fritters here. Oh wait, it's not done yet.
Kind of
Just a little bit
perfect.
like this.
Okay.
We're gonna stack these babies up here
And I like
because
that
you
you're
know
leaving
what?
all the
There's
little
like
thingies
10
on
in
them.
an order
Just
like
leave 'em.
this, and then to finish it off,
That one's
can
for
I just
you,
get a
Jay.
little lemon wedge?
Absolutely.
Kosher salt there,
Eat this.
like this.
thanks.
A little bit of
That
aioli
looks
and some
amazing.
chiveage too.
We're busy. Oh, is
that
Everyone's
what's
busy
happening here?
snacking
We're eating,
here.
sorry.
And then there we go, little bites